Thanks for joining us tonight and a happy Veterans Day. A metal recycling plant in Sterling burned for much of the day today. It took over a dozen departments to put out the fire. Maddie France shows us the work that goes into fighting these fires and how this one was different from previous fires at this plant.
Firefighters from 15 departments, coming from as far as Clinton, spent Veterans Day fighting a fire at Cimco Recycling. But this hours-long battle isn't a rare occurrence here in Sterling.
It does affect a little bit everything, not just us.
Sterling Fire Chief David Northcutt was one of the firefighters at the scene. It took about 9 hours to put out the fire. It started at an outdoor pile of metal scrap.
I mean, it's in our area all the time, so it's, it's not something that is unusual for us to deal with.
It's the second fire at the plant this year. One in June took about 4 hours to extinguish. In most cases, the smoke plume goes straight up, but this time, high winds sent it sideways, prompting the department to contact the EPA and the Illinois Emergency Management Agency.
They'll do some air quality monitoring and then do a report on it and then get back to us.
The recycling plant needs help fighting its fires 2 to 3 times a year. Every time, it ties up local departments for most of the day.
We would like to see them have some different operations so it didn't happen so often, understanding what they do. Things like this is going to happen.
Northcutt says he's spoken to Cimco managers about reducing their fire risk. But until then, his department will be ready for more long days.
What goes through our mind is we know it's going to be a long day.
The chief says other departments helped cover incidents in Sterling throughout the day. In total, they used about 2 million gallons of water to fight this fire. In Sterling, Maddie France, WQAD News 8.
And the chief asked anyone experiencing irritation or adverse effects from the smoke to contact the Sterling Fire Department. They'll report that to the EPA.